Welcome, everybody. Right now, I'm going to talk about options. So, in life, there's many different options. We have the option to watch TV, the option to go outside, the option to read, or the option to write. And in life, we have all these different things to choose from. We have, let's just go off beds. We have many different beds, many different color beds. Some of them are made out of different material. Most are made out of wood, but others may be made out of metal or cloth or silk. So it gives us all these many different options. And options can change. Options change very fast too, because sometimes you are in an area and let's say you have chicken and waffles, right? At this restaurant that you go to, the first restaurant. And then you go over to a second restaurant and they have spaghetti and fish, right? So depending on where you are, the options change. And sometimes some things are taken away and new things are brought out, creating different options. And the environment can play a factor on options, but the options will still be there. And pretty much the older you get, the I would say the less options you have, like the older you get. So let's say when you're younger, you have all these different options. You can, go outside and play, or read a book, play the game, write a story, or what else? What else? I'll play sports. This is pretty much what I did. But the older you get, I feel like you see, it's very wavering when it comes to options, because when you're younger, you may have all these different kind of options, all these different kind of things you can do, creating all these different options. And sometimes when you go into that mid stage of life, like 20 to, I would say 40, 20 to 40 range, that's pretty much when you have the most options. But it can waver depending on where you're at, what's going on in your life. But the options are still there. Just everyone has different options, so I can't really pinpoint exactly what one person's options are. However, you do have options, and options are everywhere. They are everywhere, and that's pretty much why we have arguments all the time. Anyway, we always come into some people come into disagreements just because they have different options, and some people don't like these options compared to these options. So in life, we argue about things, but if we just came together and met at a middle ground with everything, things would be a lot simpler. But things are just going to keep getting complicated. And the more things we build, the more things we say, the more problems we create, the more options we have. Like, we can either choose to do this problem or that problem. And sometimes in life, problems are brought to you. That's pretty much how problems activate. Either they're brought to you or you are going to the problem, right? So there's two different ways. But I'm talking about options. I could talk about problems in another video. You know what? Forget that. This is one video. We're going to talk about problems too. Okay. So, yes, the two different problems, right? You have problems that are brought to you and problems that you go to. Problems that are brought to you are sicknesses, right? So, sicknesses, disease, that is brought to you. That's not something you can just go out and get in most cases, right? However, you have some sicknesses that you kind of go to and get, but most of the time it's brought to you. Most of all sicknesses are brought to you, because even if someone coughs on you, that cough was brought to you. And so, yeah. But even when someone coughs on you, you don't get sick automatically. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes one person around you may get sick while you are well. and other times you're sick and the person around you is well. So it's kind of this inverse going on. And in life, there's positives and negatives. You can't have positive without having negative. Right now, well, in this world, because we have knowledge of good and evil. Of course, it all stems from that. But I'm saying positives and negatives, right? The positive, let's see if I can give a scenario. A positive would be going out, eating a salad. A negative to that positive would be going out and eating donuts like I do. My diet is pretty wavering. Sometimes I eat junk food, sometimes I eat meals. However, but yeah, positives and negatives, you have that. And you see, it's kind of like a magnet. Magnets have a negative side and a positive side, and they're both together. Like a magnet looks exactly like this. The negative and positive is connected. However, there are two different sides, but they're one. And a positive can survive without a negative, and a negative can survive without a positive. And in the end, the positive will always win. Like, it's better to just go eat that salad than going out and eating those donuts. But if you want to, you can. You get to choose. I don't like salad, but you can choose. That's just a scenario I brought up. And yeah, life is all about picking negatives or positives. And just like I said, options are brought to you. So not really in control of that. And most things we're not in control of when you really think about it. We're in control of what we say, but we're not in control of if we can say. Like, if you can speak. We're in control of where we're at. We're in control of where we go sometimes. And we're not in control of where we are. But it's different from person to person. That's why we generalize. Like, that's why some people generalize. When you're watching YouTube videos, most people are making generalizations. All right. So even if you watch, like, I'll be watching videos on like how to spit game to women, but I know how to do that now. I'm like a professional. But well, I wouldn't say I'm just a regular guy. But yeah, let's say I'm watching a video on how to talk to women, and they're making generalizations like, okay, just go here, go there, and then you can talk to women. But talking to women is easy. I had to simplify it. All you have to do to talk to a woman is go up and talk to her. It's that simple. And when I'm watching these videos with the generalizations, they tend to wait to the end of the video to get to their point. And most of the times, the videos don't even get to the point. Like, the title could be, don't click this video. Or, what's another title? Watch this, you'll learn this. Sometimes you learn this, and other times you don't. Or to be like a question, what do you think about pancakes? So in the video, it'll be talking about pancakes. It'll be like, oh, pancakes are this, this, and that. I do this sometimes too, but pancakes are this, this, and that. I think pancakes taste delicious. But another person may say pancakes don't taste. Pancakes are disgusting. That's what other people would say. All right. I'm going on a tangent. I forgot my main point. Okay, options. We have positives and negatives. And we have problems, which are brought to you. And generalizations, like videos mostly make things based off generalization because everybody's situation is different. So basically, my whole point of this video was to just talk about options. And depending on where you are, you may have more options than other people. And depending on what you have, you may have more options than other people. However, the middle ground on this subject is we all are here on Earth. And while we're here, you have to use what you have. Like, I learned this. I don't know when I learned this, but I learned this as of recently. You have to use what you have and maximize what you have. And that's how I strayed away from complaining, and that's how I stop worrying about things and all that stuff. That's why most of the time I'm just like, this don't even matter. It doesn't even matter most of the time. But I always chill myself down whenever I get too hot-headed, or when I'm just like, what's going on? I just be like, just take a step back, look around, and I'm just like, use what I have and maximize that. That's really the point. Well, the points were about options, but I'm just giving y'all that. That's how you live life. And look, just live life. Take it day by day and just live. Everything else is gonna take care of itself anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this story goes. I mean, I'm making videos every day, so y'all are pretty much watching my life. It's quite interesting to make these videos because I actually went back earlier on today and watched some of my older videos. They were quite nice to watch and just see how I was. I was the exact same. The only difference was like I have a different haircut now than I did earlier in some videos. But yeah, time going, people talking, people sleeping right now. Some people are awake, some people outside, some people hunting. But yeah, I'll talk more next time if there is a next time. However, I got everything I want to say out of the way. With these videos that you make, you have to make every video like it's your last video. Live every day like it's your last day. Do something that makes you feel nice, as well as do something that is good for you and not good to you. Sometimes you have to compromise and do things that are well for you. All right. Y'all take care. Thank y'all for watching. God bless y'all. And until next time, I hope good. Well, I'm not going to say good. Have a nice day. God is good. There we go.